the markets take a beating this week. This is the weekend edition. My name's Dez here at Grok Trade. Go to full screen down here in the bottom right hand corner. And let's check out what the markets have for us here. The weekend edition is good through the week, or at least good until Sunday, October 12th, 2014. And then on Friday, big drop in the markets. I mean, Dow down another 115 points. Everything's just down. And for the week on the weekly S&P, you'll see this. Last couple years, the S&P weekly has just gone up. And last couple months, we go into a rising wedge. You can see that here, where the markets failed to rally back up to that previous area of resistance. It couldn't get up there. So it started to drop, so we did this rising wedge. Rising wedge with the bearish divergence on the MACD centered oscillator shows that you're in a lot of trouble when you get a breakdown. We got a breakdown and boom, to the downside. Lot of damage sustained in the markets right now. Really no reason to be looking to go bullish. And if I look at a monthly chart, this is the first for the month is concerned. Look at this. 2 red candlesticks so far. The last time we had 2 red candlesticks puts us back to 2011. You can see this right here. A little red one, big red one. But up until that point, the last time we had it was the beginning of 2011, where we had a sizable down leg. We are very extended. We'll get a red one here, red one here, red one. Now we got 2 red ones in a row here. So this is danger zone here, gang. Very dangerous. And if I were to bring in a little line from that shadow right there, bring this right here, and we are at that area of resistance. I mean, we're right there at it. So could we bounce up? We absolutely could, especially with the Feds coming out saying that they're going to stay pat with their bond buying program, and they're not raising interest rates anytime soon. Really should help out the markets. But man, looking at the monthly chart, this looks pretty bad. The weekly chart just looks devastating. We're now below the 20-week moving average, approaching the 50-week moving average. Just bad news. Look here at a daily chart. See, we are dropping, and then crashing right here, busting through a big trend line here. You can see resistance broken, now becomes support, smashed. Again, smashed right there. Rising 200-day moving average could act as support. Be interesting to see if that happens. Man, just woe to the markets. So I'll tell you, next week we could start off, people buying into this weakness a little bit, but I'm telling you, anytime you have 200, 300 point down days and big rallies, I mean, like we received, that was almost a 300 point rally on the Dow. If I go here to the Dow, this is we dropped like 274, rally 274 or somewhere around there. Then we dropped 335. Then we're down another 115. I mean, just some crazy seesawing. If you remember one of my videos a few months ago, I said the time to start getting nervous about the markets when you start to see big, violent volatility moves. And when I said, we get 100, 200, 300, 400, even a 500 point days, where it starts whipsawing back and forth. That's usually a telltale sign that bad things are going to come, and that's what we're experiencing. We do have a breakdown on the daily chart. On the weekly chart, look at this on the Dow. Boom! I mean, it broke it on the weekly. The weekly is damaged on the Dow. The S&P already showed you damage. Here's the S&P, or the Nasdaq rather. We had a nice trend line coming up. Support, this gray line. This in last week it was great support. This week we just crashed down. Rising wedge, bearish divergence, big crash down. Expect a lot of damage, a lot of bad things to happen. Russell's had a nice symmetrical triangle. And 2 weeks ago I said, danger. big time problem here. So what's the problem? We close below a major trend line, then crack, and then crack, finding support at the rising 100-week moving average. It's just nasty out there any way you shake it. Anyway, a lot of you guys got an email from me saying I'm going to buy you an airline ticket to come out to Vegas. And that's if you are a brand new student signing up for our 301 mentorship. Just imagine yourself spending 3 days with us, with me, with Mark. 3 days in a conference room, talking shop. 3 days of us pouring our education, my 16 years and about the same amount of time worth of experience from Mark into you guys. Everybody that comes will get a workbook, and you're going to get all of our tips, tricks, and secrets. Every day that we are done, we're all going to be on the same page, and we're all going to be fully aware and knowing what to do with certain situations and variables that are thrown at us on a day-to-day basis in the live markets. It's very fulfilling and satisfying. Furthermore, we'll hook you up with a 4-star Vegas hotel at a deep discount. And then we'll all meet in the mornings. We'll carpool over to the conference facility. We'll have our day of fun learning. We'll head back for the evening, try to get a little R&R. So ask your spouse if you can go. Matter of fact, bring your spouse. He or she will have a great time hanging out at the pool while you are learning lots. If you have a business, it could be a nice write-off for you. Take care, all. See you guys on the Monday video. This may or may not be you, but traders who come to Grok Trade for help are sharp, well-educated, and have made money in the past. However, trading was a real struggle for them. They bought high and sold low. They let small losses turn into large losses. They kept losing money. This does not have to be you. They made a change before it was too late. Grok Trade students trade within the live markets with confidence. Get signed up for mentoring today before it's too late for your trading.
I'm Tim Cole.
I'm Mike Reed.
My name is Randeep Kapoor.
Shane Parker.
Hi, I'm Steve Gould.
Mary Olson.
My name is Spiro Karajanis.
Mike Muller.
My name is Caroline Elizon, and I've been day trading full-time for about 2.5 years.
What did you think of the mentorship?
I am just thrilled with it. I think it's a great program.
It kept me going, kept my brain moving.
In 20 years, I learned this much about trading. I think that this weekend gave me this much to add on it.
This is actually my second time through mentorship, so this is a refresher for me. And I'm picking up nuggets that I missed the first time around, and I feel more confident to use all this information.
It's given me a skill level that's a much higher level.
You learn stuff that you will not learn in any other course. I've taken a bunch of different courses. I've never seen this stuff taught before. No one else teaches it. I mean, you've given us such golden nuggets today, or this week. You know, it's well worth taking this class.
Yeah. It has helped unbelievably. I mean, I can't even explain it. I'm literally at a loss for words right now.
So if there was someone out there who was thinking about joining the mentoring class, kind of on the fence, what would you tell them?
I would definitely say this is something that you need if you're struggling with consistency in your trading results.
You need to have good education, good understanding, otherwise you will get killed in the market.
You can understand why they're doing what they're doing, how to trade successfully, how to make the proper setups, what you're looking for, and how to go from being a newbie to a professional trader in a short period of time.
You're not going to be able, on your own, floundering or just reading books, to be able to sit down and pick the brain of very successful traders and be able to incorporate that into your own trading.
You learn something that you didn't know before, and learning is always good, no matter how old you are.
Mentoring is all about helping you really get your hands on and practice it.
I would tell anybody who's on the fence, it took me 20 years to learn this much. This much. And you know what? Maybe it's really this much, but I'm trying to, tell you that I know a little bit more. And I got this much, out of this weekend, so I think you got to be crazy to want to go through years of heartache to learn stuff that experts can teach you right away.
I've just realized being here how important it is to get some formal education in trading. You get so many things from so many different directions, and to have it all brought together and put in front of you, your toolkit so you can use it, is really invaluable.